Welcome back to Midday. We are talking about hair extensions to start the show off. We've got Tasha Hunt joining us, a stylist at Ardeo Spa Salon, and she's ready to rock with all the extensions. Tasha, let's talk about sort of, first of all, what extensions you brought with you. Lots of different colors. You can really do whatever you want with these, can't you?
Yeah, so these are, well, I'll just hand this to you.
A lot.
So a really nice way to enhance your hair if you're going to add length or thickness.
Look at all these colors.
Yeah, they come in all sorts of colors and all different lengths. Here's a couple.
And these are tape-in? Like
Yes.
they're tape?
Yeah, they're tape-in. So they actually come in like a 1-inch section like this.
Okay.
And it almost is like double-sided tape, I guess, is the best way to explain it. So you stick one section and then a section of your natural, which I'll show you, and then another one on top.
Extensions are pretty popular right now, aren't they?
So popular.
Like,
and
did they take a break from being popular there for a while?
Well,
Are they sort of back,
Yeah, I think a lot of people thought that they were very high maintenance.
Yeah.
And so they stopped doing them, and they were very expensive. But in this case, your initial startup, you pay a little bit more, but you get the hair.
Right.
And then you can reuse the hair time and time again. I think this is the second set we put in.
Yeah, you brought a model. Let's talk about our model today. Who did you bring with you?
So this is Carrie. We've actually just recently done her extensions. So what we did this morning is I actually just popped a few out in this back section here. So if you want to turn your head, you can see the difference this way.
Oh, yeah.
So this is her natural hair here.
Oh, wow.
So she's got super, super fine hair. She just feels like it just never gets past the shoulder.
Which I think happens, doesn't it?
Yeah, and she also wanted it for a little bit of thickness too, so that when she wants to curl it, it looks nice and full. And then, so this is the section that we had already had installed.
Oh, okay, so you can see the difference right there.
I don't know, can you see that on this
camera?
camera?
You totally can. Oh, there we go. Yes.
So the natural hair there.
There's the difference.
Yeah, so you can see it's okay. It's a little unhappy. This is definitely, you know, a lot more voluptuous and full.
Okay, well, take us through how you would install these then. What would sort of your first step be? I know this is something you do quite a lot at the salon.
Don't do this at home.
Don't do this at home,
But I just want to show you guys so that you can see how instant.
So this is how quick it would be. And then how often do you have to get it redone?
Usually about, like if you were to get a color, you know, like your roots would show, you know, about 5 or 6 weeks. So what happens is these would naturally still grow out. And then what we do, once they get to about 1 inch long, we bring you back into the salon. We use a spray like remover. We separate the extensions, retape them and reinstall them so they're a little bit tighter up at the root. But I mean, I was really bad. I did a very extreme set and I went months.
Really?
I went months, yeah. And then finally my coworker, she's like, okay, we need to readjust these. Let's start with a long guy.
Okay, so they're all different lengths, right? Or are they the same?
Yeah, so I mean, because we've already had these installed in Carrie before, we sort of have our longer ones, so we'll put the longer ones at the bottom.
Okay. Because she wants the length, that's what it's
Length
for.
goes at the bottom.
Okay.
And then we just peel off these little sticky guys.
You can make a mess, it's okay. You're allowed.
I know, I feel like I'm at the salon, I just threw it on the floor.
Just do it, yes.
So basically you just
go right under the hair.
Yeah, stick it in.
Then the top, so the hair goes on the top too. So that's the double-sided tape like you were saying.
Yeah, you betcha. And then you grab your next one. And also too, they've just come out, Hot Heads has come out with a single-sided tape as well.
Yeah.
So for people that have like really, really fine hair, especially up around here, you can actually just install one. So it's not gonna be like this particularly thick, right? So this one is 2 sandwiches together. So you can see the instant length, the instant thickness.
Wow.
But yeah, for finer haired guests, you can go in and do like just the single-sided tape. So it would basically be the one side of the tape with just one single extension. So it'd be a little bit thinner and flatter.
Okay. And then do you just have to do it, like you're sectioning, obviously, her hair, but like, how do you know where to put them, Tasha?
Because that's where I'm a professional.
That's your pro,
yeah, so typically, I mean,
training right there.
Yeah, you'd brick lay them in.
Okay.
And then depending on how, you know, fine the hair is, you want to kind of match the integrity to the top to the bottom because you don't want to have super fine hair and then super thick and bulky. So that's kind of a visual. Yeah.
Okay, and then they do pretty well, right? But you do have to really take care of them. Maybe we can, after you do this, we'll talk about sort of the hair care that comes with extensions. But we have some pictures that I want to show here, sort of while Tasha's doing some of these. Do we have those photos? There we go. So you can see the length. Look at that. It looks like a whole new...
That's Carrie.
Wow.
That was in your kitchen.
Wow. Look at that. Your hair looks so well, I mean, it's beautiful anyway, but look at it there. That's
so
fantastic.
Yeah, that shows with, the whole set, because that was the starting point.
Okay.
Yeah, so she didn't have any extensions in on the left.
It just seems to curl so nicely too, doesn't it? Yeah, and then this is a nice one too. It's beautiful. That's a beautiful color. And you just match it to the person's color, or their hair color if they want, or they can get, like I was holding, some really fun, eccentric colors.
Yeah, show a couple of these ones. These are the color melts too, because that ombre balayage effect is really popular right now.
Oh, okay.
So you can even go in with like a darker, like a shadow root.
Shadow root.
Yeah, see, like show that one.
This one?
Yeah. See how nice that ombre looks?
Can you see that, Marcel? Wow, that looks neat.
And a lot of times too, like for people that want to enhance their color without doing a lot to their natural hair color, that's a really nice way to add color too. Like for little Paige, what colors did we put in for her?
Blue. Blue?
So we like just threw in like a couple of the little,
these fun.
like the little bright guys, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
That's so neat. You can really do whatever you want with these. Okay, so how many would you have to put in then, Tasha? Does it really depend on the person?
Yeah, it depends on the thickness of the hair.
Okay,
so I mean,
so for me, about 1,000.
You need like 10 packs. So typically, like for Carrie, we just put in 1 pack. We put in the 14 to 16 inch, 1 pack. It comes with 20 pieces. So once they're sandwiched together, it's about 10.
Okay.
And I mean, it matches, like the thickness is good. But for like someone like yourself with thick hair, you'd want to definitely do probably up to
a lot.
2.5 packs.
Okay, and then how do you take care of extensions?
So basically, you just shampoo them with this. The big difference between this and regular shampoo and conditioner is that it's just a little bit more nourishing.
Right.
It's a little richer. I mean, obviously, it's been highly processed, the hair. It's in beautiful condition, but in order to maintain that, just using the shampoo, the conditioner, and then the mask.
Okay.
Just like regular. And then when you're brushing, the only thing you have to be careful is just not to really be rough at the root.
Right.
Especially once they start.
Taped, right? Yeah.
Especially once they start growing out. But then I just want to show you, too, that you can just curl them as well, too, with...
yeah, they curl so nicely. That's what I love about it. It just
and straighten, curl.
Really nice.
And I think that's...
And they don't look... You know how after you curl your hair over and over again, sometimes it can get, you know, the ends get a little fried or split, but that doesn't really happen, does it?
Well, and you're actually saving your natural hair because the extension hairs take in the heat processing. So if you're a big heat styler and you feel like your hair is just chemically damaged and breaking all the time, then the extensions is a nice way. Like, look how nice those curl.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
You're beautiful. They look fantastic. I love that. Okay, so make sure you take care of them. Would you say wash your hair more, wash it less? Does it matter?
I feel like you actually wash your hair less because the extensions, if you use a little bit of dry shampoo, they hold the curl really well. Like for days and days, your hair. I mean, unless you're, you know, a gym goer and you're sweating and but yeah, I'd say you could go at least, you know, 2-3 days without having to shampoo them.
And if you did wash all the time, it wouldn't damage them in any way necessarily?
No, and as long as, like I said, you're using the mask and the proper shampoo.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many of these do you think you do in a day, Tasha?
They're starting to become more popular because I think a lot of people are realizing that with this style of extension, they're a lot less maintenance than a lot of other extensions out there.
Well, what are some of the other ones? They're like, you know, sewing them in or something?
Yeah,
Wasn't
there's
there
like
one
the
that you could weave in?
The weave, where that's like a cornrow. You do like a cornrow, and then there's a weft. It's like a thick weft of hair that you sort of sew, basically you sew it in. But for a fine-haired woman, you have a big bulky weft in the back.
Does that damage your root?
It can, depending on how tight the braids are.
So these are probably the simplest, easiest, maybe most effective way to go right now?
Yeah, and what I love about these is that you can reuse the hair over and over again. And
right, so cost effective too.
Yeah, definitely.
I love that. So how much would you say getting extensions would cost you? Does it depend on how many you're putting in then?
Yeah, so it depends on the pack.
Okay.
And the length. Most specifically. So the one pack at the 10 to 12 inch would start at I think they're $139 per pack. Okay. But then it goes up in price.
And you can reuse it.
And you can reuse it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I said. At your initial startup, you pay for the hair.
Yeah.
But then as long as you take care of it and use a proper shampoo and conditioner. And I mean, if you're a heat styler, I'm still like, I've seen women that are pretty extreme with the heat styling and they do hold up really well. Like I'm surprised. Yeah. And I heat style my hair every day because obviously I'm a hairstylist. And yeah, they hold up really well.
Well, they look beautiful on you as well. I love it. Look at that. Look at that. That is, oh gosh.
Beauty.
I could see how this would become one of those things where you would just do it once and then you'd be like, I can't not have these anymore. Yeah, exactly. All right, well, thanks, Tasha, and thank you to our lovely model. They look beautiful. For more information, you can visit Ardeo. I'm just gonna whip this hair around like this. It's fun. Ardeo's website or phone number. And did we have the Hotheads website there as well? We do have a website for Hotheads, which is, of course, where you can get more information on extensions themselves, right?
For sure. Yeah, the Hotheads website's excellent because there's lots of pictures on there as well as
there it is.
Before and afters. Yeah.
Great. Yay. Thank you. Thanks to both of you lovely ladies. We're back in a moment, so stay with us on Midday.